Hello everybody, my name is Hal, this is Quail Studios Guitar. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to talk about If, Bread, that's the band name. David Gates wrote If, and it's a fantastic song, don't you agree? Let's see who's here. We got Dwayne. I hope this isn't a disappointment to you all, but this is not the key that David Gates plays it in, because he plays it in the key of A. If a picture paints 1,000 words, and it's very high. I'm going to do it a little lower. I'm going to do it in the key of E. We're going to start out with this chord right here. It's an E chord. If the picture paints. One thing you can do is you can just strum. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 beats in a chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what David Gates does is he does something like an alternate picking where and Bob says, I'll play it in E with a capo on the 7th fret. You can do that. If you want to play it with David Gates, you want to play it with the capo on the 5th fret. That'll be the key of A that David plays it in. And that's what I'm going to do, but we're going to do it down in E with a no capo, for those of you who don't have a capo yet. I'm going to play the D string, and then I'm going to go up to the B string and come back to the G string, and then the E string, and then play B, G, B, G. Keith Hendrickson says, David Gates and Leon Russell both attended my high school. Are you serious? That's amazing. Love his music. If a picture paints 1,000 words. The next chord is this one right here. E with a D sharp bass. And that's what I do. I just bring this middle finger, this second finger, down 1 fret. So you got 1st fret, open, open. And then down to E7 with a D bass. And then one more chord and we'll go back and show you what we're doing. A with a C sharp bass, like that. So let's go back and play it again. So I'm going to play E, E with a D sharp bass, E7 with a D bass, and then A with a C sharp bass, like that. I'm going to take those off and show you how I do that. Something like that. And so the words would go, if a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words would never. Next chord. Let's look at the next chord. An A minor chord with a C bass. So what we're getting here is we're getting this. Those are the bass notes. So it's like. A minor with a C bass. And then the next chord, the E with a B bass, like that. See the X on the E string? You don't want to play the E string. And then it goes to A minor. And then the next chord is B7. Now if you wanted to, you could just play up and down like this. Like that. And that'll work too. See that? I just went straight up like that. Of course, you understand that when I'm doing this, I'm going up to the higher notes. Right? Okay, very good. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? A with a C sharp bass, and then A minor with a C bass. The words will never, E with the B bass, show. A minor, the you I've come to know, B7. And then the next verse is exactly the same. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? A minor with a C bass coming up. There's no one home but you. E with a B bass. And you'll notice that I'm doing something different there. Something like that. You can do that kind of thing. It's really great. I love it when it goes over, back, up and back, up and back, and then from the high strings down lower. Let's see. You're all, let's say A minor. You're all that's left me to. Now we do the next part, which is it a bridge? Look at these chords really quick here. And when my love for life. Okay, so we've got the C minor, C sharp minor. I'm only playing the 4 inside strings, like that. You know what, I'm going to check my tuning, because my tuning sounds weird. Something's wrong with it. Give me just a second here. I think it's getting warmer in here. When my guitar warms up, the neck stretches a little bit and my strings go sharp. There we go, that's better. And when my love, C augmented, for life is running, E with a B bass, dry, B flat minor 7 flat 5, dry. He's actually singing a F sharp if he was in this key, but there's no F sharp in this chord. Dry. And then the next chord is G sharp minor. You come. And then going to a C sharp and pour. And then F sharp minor. Yourself. And then on me. You can do a B or a B7. I like the B7 a lot. And then we go back to a verse, right? Which is that E chord again. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you. A minor with a C bass. This one's, you know what you can do right there with that A with a C sharp bass? Let me put that back on the screen here and show you. That one right there. You can just, I like to play it with my pinky. I haven't gotten used to this yet. Because when I go to the next chord, the A minor with a C bass, then I'll just go down 1 fret with my pinky, with my 4th finger. See that? So I'll go, and then right there, tomorrow and today, E with a B bass. And then A minor, beside you all the way, B7. And then we do one more verse. I'm going to take those off again. If the world should stop revolving, spinning, slowly down to die. A with a C sharp bass. A minor with a C bass. I'd spend the end with you. E with a B bass. And when, let's see, A minor, the world is through. And then we go back to the bridge again. That C sharp minor. And then one by one, C augmented, the stars would all go out. Then you, G sharp minor, and I. out simply. No, this is right. Simply fly. B7. Away. Now it'll be an E chord, but I'm going to show you the ending that I've got for this. This is kind of cool because this is based on David Gates, like almost exactly what he does at the end on the original recording. Only we're in this key, we're in the key of E. I'm playing that first measure right there that you can see on the screen. Open, 4, hammer onto 6, 4 on the G string, and then we got to pull off from D string 6 to 4, back to that 4th fret on the G string, and then we have to play that 6 again on the D string. And then we go down, and that's the second measure right there. And then the next chord is this one. And then I've got an E chord at the end. And then I've got the 4-5, 7-7, and then the 12-12. Just like that. So that's my ending that I came up with. Oops. Let's see, what's my next one? And that's the end, right there. That's the whole song. I will put this in my book. It will come out in, today's the 14th. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. I hope I can do it. I think I can.